Hey troops, it's Roy from Geeks Adventures. Woohoo! Broadcasting from the green couch in the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. So, you think I'm going to talk about Hellboy and the fact that it's crashing and burning? Oh, man. I mean, I was kind of hoping, it looked kind of cool. And then, no. You know what we're talking about. And every geek on the internet talking about right now. It's funny. I was at work and folks are like, dude, did you hear? And I'm like, what? It dropped. And I'm like, it dropped. Oh my God, it dropped. You know what I'm talking about. Trailer for episode 9 dropping. Like they said on April 12th, because, well, this weekend is a Star Wars celebration. Yada, 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 yada. So, of course. Wow. Okay, let's be honest here. Like every other teaser, it's 2 minutes of nothing. Mostly. Pretty shots, pretty cool stuff, But like someone said, I mean, the teaser evokes exactly the emotions you want. Especially in like what's happened recently with the Star Wars franchise. It's funny seeing the opening lines on the teaser that, every generation has its legend, and that's what this is. For generation, in the same way that Harry Potter and the Marvel Cinematic Universe are these giant things that have become part of not just pop culture, not just part of pew 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 movie stuff, but part of the culture of us as a species. Star Wars is like Mickey Mouse. It's one of the few things where you say Star Wars wherever you go. Odds are there are probably like folks in the Amazon who have like minimal technology, but you go Star Wars, they'll go, yeah. This teaser touched on all all the key points. The opening, you see Rey, in the Jedi gi, or whatever the Jedi gi, whatever you want to call it, and Faye staring down a TIE fighter, and it's like, what the heck are you? Oh yeah, bust out that lightsaber. Oh heck yeah! Dang! And from there, just like, wow. Seeing Lando back and seeing him in the Falcon. Talk about someone who's going to be kind of pissed. I'm going to go into Leia and go, so we draw on straws who gets first shot at your boy. No offense, but gotta deal with this. Seeing Leia and Rey hug. Aww. Yes, I'm gonna be all teary-eyed and sobby mess, like most of us. Seeing Kylo Ren being a badass. I kind of like the character. Okay, he does kind of whine a lot, but remember, it's a Skywalker male thing. Anakin, Luke. It's in the genes, all right. Along with being a megalomaniac. But anyway, seeing what looks like the remnants of the Death Star. The second to the last scene, where you see that the giant focusing section. Looks like the focusing section of the super laser on a forested planet. That I'm assuming that's Endor, would make sense, all right? Which means a whole lot of Ewoks are looking at them going, really? You leave this crap here? Really, guys? Really? Poor Wicket going, how long you not call or right or nothing, huh? Really? Huh? But there's all this pretty stuff going on. But of course, the part all of us went, the other part where all of us went, the very end. Luke's voiceover saying, we're always with you. And then you hear the cackle, which, at first I was talking with a buddy of mine at work, and we're like, that's who we think it is. And J.J. Abrams immediately, literally that day, the articles all over the net going, duh. Palpatine is still around. Which makes sense. On two fronts. Number one, we've been seeing Force ghosts from everybody. It's amazing Mace Windu hasn't shown up and going, wow, that's a big old mess y'all got. So why not? Why not Palpatine still being around at some point? The very important thing is, remember the prequels, that moment when he's at the goofy, funky space opera thing, talking to Anakin, and talking about Darth Pelagius and learning how to be immortal. I mean, let's keep in mind, this is the dude that was hiding amongst the Senate for how long? So, I mean, for him to pull this off, not that hard. And the fact that J.J. Abrams going, all right, what are we going to do, man? We need something. And someone smart enough to go, well, we got this, and them going, yeah, this could work. So what does this all mean? Well, duh, it doesn't mean anything. It's a 2-minute teaser. I mean, but a bunch of us, we were kind of wondering, this movie's coming out in December. Shouldn't there be something out by now? Bingo! Yay! It's doing what it's supposed to do. I mean, seriously, the net blew up. I'm amazed. There aren't reactions from presidents in other countries going, "Did you see the teaser trailer?" Shouldn't we be talking about something more important? It's Star Wars. We need a break. All right. It looks cool. It's fun seeing that opening line and talking about the end of a saga. Pushing the buttons, I think, that we all kind of wanted to be pushed. There are a lot of strong opinions about how things have progressed. Not even gonna go there. That's not even a thread. That's not even a discussion. That's a dissertation of epic, catastrophic proportions. Wow. I've often joked that when Kevin Feige started the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he created a notebook of things not to do that I learned from Star Wars. And I kind of wonder if Kathleen Kennedy and everybody just kind of went, can we borrow that, please? There's no guarantee that this will close off all the plot points and blah, 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 blah. Quite obviously, because when we first saw the trailer for episode 1, well, but I think it's a good sign. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be cool. It may not be perfect, but I think it's going to be really freaking cool. So anyway, there we go. Hey, y'all have a good rest of the weekend. May the odds be in your favor, and really may the force be with you. And as always, be good at you other peeps. Y'all take care, all right? Bye. Ah!